In a world shadowed by geopolitics and corruption, sometimes from the most unlikely places emerges a leader who redefines the rules. In Burkina Faso, that man is Captain Ibrahim Traoré. At just 34 years old, he seized power not for glory, but to serve. But what kind of leader is he really? In this documentary, we journey into the heart of Traoré's leadership through the frameworks of servant leadership and transformational leadership, uncovering the courage, contradictions, and looming challenges of a revolutionary warrior. Born in 1988 in the village of Bandakai, Traoré's early life was shaped by poverty, discipline, and resilience. A student of geology turned soldier, he rose through the military ranks quickly, gaining field experience in anti-aircraft warfare and peacekeeping missions. His background gave him both intellectual depth and battlefield credibility, is a rare combination among African military leaders. When jihadist insurgencies ravaged Burkina Faso and political elites failed to protect citizens, Traoré led a coup on September 30, 2022. His justification was clear in that Burkina Faso needed transformation, not maintenance. Since then, he's expelled foreign troops, realigned international partnerships, empowered civilian militias, restored agricultural productivity, and reinforced national defense. His actions have led some to see him as a dictator, others as a savior. But from a leadership theory perspective, he embodies traits of both servant leadership and transformational leadership. Servant leadership, a term popularized by Robert K. Greenleaf, posits that true leaders serve first. They prioritize the growth and well-being of their people and communities before their own ambition. According to Greenleaf, the servant leader is servant first. It begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve first. Traoré's leadership reflects this ethos. He distributed arms not to consolidate power, but to empower 50,000 civilians like farmers, teachers, and everyday citizens to defend their land. He walks among troops on the front lines, sleeps in military barracks, and reportedly eats the same meals as his soldiers. These are not gestures of control, they are acts of solidarity. His rejection of luxury, rejection of foreign exploitation, and commitment to grassroots defense point to a leader who sees his role as protector and servant. His mantra is survival before politics, peace before ballots. Unlike leaders who insulate themselves with wealth and distance, Traoré exposes himself quite literally to danger. He has survived 18 assassination attempts, yet he continues to serve in the trenches, defying conventional presidential security protocols. Compare this with leaders like Nelson Mandela, who, despite immense political power, emphasized reconciliation and nation-building over revenge. Like Mandela, Traoré seeks unity over domination. Transformational leadership involves inspiring followers to transcend their self-interests for the sake of the organization or mission. It includes four main components: idealized influence, inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration. Traoré exhibits idealized influence through personal sacrifice, courage, and integrity. He becomes a model to emulate. He also serves as an inspirational motivation. His speeches, presence on the battlefield, and revolutionary posture have galvanized the entire nation. Elders bless him, and children bear his name. Traoré adopts intellectual stimulation by rethinking foreign alliances and encouraging local agricultural resurgence, which ultimately challenges the status quo. While less documented, reports of his personal engagement with troops and civilians suggest he listens to and understands local needs. His vision echoes transformational leaders like Thomas Sankara, the late revolutionary of Burkina Faso. Both emphasized self-reliance, anti-corruption, and African dignity. Yet, Traoré, unlike Sankara, operates in a more complex multipolar world, balancing Russia, Turkey, and Western scrutiny. Traoré's greatest test may not be the jihadists or foreign meddling. It may be succession. History teaches us that revolutions often fail not during the uprising, but in the transition. The danger is that, without strong institutions, future leaders may revert to the corruption and complacency of the past. Jean-Jacques Rousseau said, "Every time a revolution has been completed, the people return to their chains." Traoré has extended his rule by 5 years, citing national security as the basis. Critics call it autocratic, supporters call it necessary. But even his supporters admits that if he doesn't build systems to outlive him, such as independent anti-corruption bodies, local governance structures, and civic education, then his legacy may rot from within. Without servant institutions, his servant leadership could fade. Without transformational culture, his transformational vision could decay. It is one thing to be a lion in battle, and another thing to be a gardener of institutions. As of 2025, Burkina Faso teeters on the edge. Traoré remains standing, resilient, loved, feared, and watched. He is not waiting for history to judge him. He is writing it. But whether he becomes a legend or a cautionary tale depends not on how he leads today, but on how he prepares others to lead tomorrow. Here 3 reflective questions for leaders like Traoré. Can a leader truly serve their people without also building systems that protect them after he is gone? How can transformational leadership remain authentic without slipping into authoritarianism? What can global leaders learn from Traoré about courage, integrity, and the price of conviction? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone. Remember that he fights not for glory, but for survival. Not for power, but for the belief of his people.